In the deepest parts of the ocean, there is a species where mating is permanent. Not emotionally, not symbolically, but physically. The male doesn't just stay with the female, he becomes part of her. He loses his eyes, his organs dissolve, his body fuses into hers until he exists only as a living attachment, a tiny extension of her own biology. This is not science fiction. This is how anglerfish survive. The deep sea is a world unlike anything on the surface. It's not just dark, it's vast, empty, and incredibly hostile. Sunlight never reaches the depths where these fish live, meaning temperatures hover near freezing, pressure is crushing, and food is incredibly scarce. Encounters between creatures are few and far between. In such a place, finding a mate is nearly impossible. Evolution had to find a solution: adapt or disappear. Anglerfish are predators perfectly designed for this extreme environment. Female anglerfish grow large, some as long as a meter, with enormous jaws and razor-sharp teeth. From their heads hangs a bioluminescent lure, glowing in the darkness to attract prey. The males, in stark contrast, are tiny, sometimes 40 times smaller than the female. They are born with a single purpose: find a female and reproduce. That is it. They cannot hunt effectively on their own, and without a female, they will starve to death. Male anglerfish are remarkable for their adaptations. Their eyes are huge, their nostrils finely tuned, all designed to detect the faintest chemical trails left by females in the water. They drift through the blackness for months, sometimes years, following these traces, knowing that if they fail, they will die alone. Every moment of their lives is dictated by the need to find a mate. They are literally swimming through a vast, empty desert, searching for the one chance they will ever have to survive as a species. When a male finally locates a female, the encounter is dramatic and irreversible. He bites her, locking onto her skin with teeth that act like hooks. From that moment, he cannot let go. Their bodies begin a slow and permanent fusion. Blood vessels connect. Immune responses are suppressed so that her body doesn't reject him. Over time, his eyes degenerate, his fins and internal organs dissolve. What remains is a simple, singular function. He becomes a living sperm-producing organ. He is no longer independent. He cannot swim, feed, or escape. He exists only to fertilize the female's eggs whenever she is ready. Some females carry multiple males, forming a living reproductive harem. Each male is fully fused to her, a tiny appendage providing the certainty of reproduction in an environment where meeting a mate twice in a lifetime is unlikely. For the male, life ends as an individual, but survival continues through the female. This is evolution's solution to a problem few other species face. In the deep sea, freedom is a luxury evolution cannot afford. Survival and reproduction outweigh all else. For decades, scientists struggled to understand this strange reproductive strategy. Early specimens confused researchers. Males were thought to be parasites or entirely separate species. Only after careful dissections and observation did the truth emerge. These tiny males were husbands, biologically fused to their mates, living the rest of their lives as part of her body. Female anglerfish can live 25 to 30 years, which means the males remain fused for decades, entirely dependent, no longer separate entities. One female may carry multiple males for most of her life. One body, many lives, an extreme reproductive strategy that ensures the species persists in the darkest and emptiest parts of our planet. This life is not gentle. It is brutal. It is existential. Imagine living where your survival depends on your own erasure, where individuality is a disadvantage, where evolution rewards disappearance. The deep sea does not care about comfort, companionship, or fairness. It only cares about continuation. In this realm, life has no morality, only outcomes. Survival demands sacrifices we can barely imagine. The anglerfish forces us to confront a disturbing reality. Nature does not prioritize love, happiness, or freedom. It prioritizes survival. And sometimes survival is horrifying. These tiny males, drifting through the abyss, risk everything, only to give up their bodies entirely. They are part of a system far larger than themselves, a system that does not bend for emotion or choice. Somewhere in the dark, a male anglerfish is swimming now, searching, hoping. If he succeeds, he will find a female, and in that moment, he will cease to exist as himself. But the species will live on. If this were the only way humans could reproduce, would we accept it? How far would we go for survival? The story of the anglerfish is not just biology. It is a glimpse into the extreme possibilities of life. It is about adaptation, desperation, and the harsh choices evolution makes. In the abyss, life is not about comfort. It is about continuation. And sometimes continuation comes at the cost of everything you are.